what I did now is I just unplug. As you can see here, the input, okay, it's blank and the beep starts to sound. Okay, so that's the indicator that there is a power shortage or there is no power at all. Hello everyone, have a good day. Today we're going to have a review of a UPS which is Silvertec 650 VA. So first is what's inside the box. Okay, actually guys, what's inside the box is the UPS itself, the manual, and the extra fuse. Okay, so this is an extra fuse that's in the box. Okay, so you have a spare fuse. Okay, so you will not buy a fuse if ever the first fuse will be destroyed. So this is actually guys the UPS, the Silvertec UPS 650 VA. Okay, so as you can see, it has a digital display. Okay, so here, as you can see here, so this is the input. So that means to say that the input voltage is 222 while the output voltage is 221, and you can see that it's changing because the current is regularly fluctuating, but the fluctuation of the current is very minimal in the sense that it can accommodate the voltage that is needed by our device. Okay, so it is more than 220 volts. Okay, so you can also see here, okay, the sign for the battery. So that means to say that this unit, this UPS, is already full charge. Okay, so as you can see here, the bars, okay, there are 4 bars. That means to say that it's full charge, and there's an indicator here, the signal for the computer, the desktop. So that means to say that this UPS is actually designed for a computer. Okay, and the normal here, the word normal signifies that the UPS is in good shape. Okay, so everything is in good shape. And what we have here, this one is the power on, power off button. Okay, so this is the on and off button of this UPS. Okay, and the brand is here, it's Silvertec. Again, this UPS is 650 voltage. Okay, so now let's go to the specifications for this UPS. Okay, so the specifications for this UPS are actually here at the back. Okay, so that's the specification. Okay, for the input, okay, we have here as the voltage, it's 220 volts, and the voltage range is 145 volts up to 290 volts. Okay, then the frequency is 50 hertz or 60 hertz, while for the output, the capacity is 650 volts, okay, in amperes and volts or amperes, and 390 watts, while the voltage on battery is 220 volts with plus minus or positive negative 5%. Okay, and the frequency is 50 hertz or 60 hertz zinc with utility power, while the transfer time is 2 to 6 ms, that is a typical, while the waveform is simulated sine wave, and the connection is universal outlets, that is 2. Okay, so in short, that this unit comes with 2 outlets, so we will check on that later. And the battery type for this UPS is maintenance free sealed lead acid, and the capacity is 12 volts over 7 EH by 1, and the recharge time is 8 hours. Okay, that's the initial recharge time. You will attain 90%. But as to this case guys, what I'm doing now is that I just charge this UPS for 45 minutes and now it's full bar. Okay, so let's proceed for the specification. Then the backup time for one PC or one computer, it can hold up to 30 minutes, but again it will depend on the load. Okay, so while the physical weight is 4.5 kilograms, the dimension is H by W by D is 141 by 85 by 305 or millimeters, and the operation is, for the temperature, it's from 0 to 40 degrees Celsius, and the humidity is 0 to 90% non-condensing, while the noise is less than 35 decibels. Okay, so that is the specification of this Silvertec Uninterruptible Power System Power Plus 650p. Okay, so let's try to go around with the UPS. Okay, now at the side of this UPS, you can see here, so this here with multiple holes. So this is actually the exhaust of the heat that's inside of this UPS. Okay, so these holes are present on both sides. Okay, so on the other side also, it's also present. Okay, so we have here the exhaust, and let's try to check at the back of this UPS. Okay, here, so this is the back side of this UPS. Okay, so this is actually the connection for my CPU power. So as you can see here, I have a label here, CPU power. Okay, and we have here available slot. Oh, we will use this one for our monitor. Okay, so that if ever a brownout out or there's a power interruption, then we can still view our monitor and we can save our work, then shut down our computer so that we can save our work before we shut it down. Okay, and we also have here a button for our fuse. Okay, if you're going to change the fuse, so we will just twist this one, and this one is actually for the power input. Okay, this cord. So in short, guys, this UPS can only support two devices or two plugs. Okay, so this can support only two plugs. Okay, so again, this is the Silvertec Power Plus 650p. Okay, 220 volts by 50 or 60 hertz. So this is the power rating of this UPS. Okay, so that's the specification, that's the review of this UPS, and let's try to go back to the box. Okay, here in front, what it says. Okay, so it says here is this is for home or office or business. Okay, so CPU controlled, advanced AVR technology, surge protection, battery backup, auto charge and power off mode or overload and short circuit protection, overload and battery low protection, replaceable fuse on back panel. Okay, as we've seen it, then LCD display and audible alarm. Okay, then here is 650 VA, 2 outlets, up to 30 minutes runtime, and AVR. So right now, guys, what's connected at the back of the UPS are the plug of the monitor and the CPU. Okay, so there's a label actually here, CPU power. So, and this one is for the monitor. Okay, so it's just inverted. Okay, so I decided to connect the two because just in case of the brownout, you can still save your work. As you can see the display of your monitor. Okay, so let's try to check, guys, what will happen if a brownout will occur. Okay, or the power shortage will occur. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unplug the plug of this UPS. Okay, so that the power, the input of the power will be lost. Okay, so what I did now is I just unplug. Okay, so as you can see here on the input, okay, it's blank and the beep starts to sound. Okay, so that's the indicator that there is a power shortage or there is no power at all. Okay, and also as you can observe here, the bars for the battery, that's from 4 it downs to 3 bars. Okay, so that is the content of your battery. Okay, so again here, so no input as to voltage, while the 220 volts for the power output is what this UPS is still giving to our CPU and our monitor. Okay, so that's what will happen if there is a outage of current. Okay, so this UPS will beep. Okay, so let's try to see what will happen if we will plug again the plug of this UPS, or the current will come back. Okay, so let's try to see. Alright, so that's it, guys. And now plug in the plug of this UPS. So as you can see here, first the input. Okay, so there is now the display for the input, so it's giving a 226 to 228 voltage for the input. And here at the bottom, as you can see, the battery is charging. This UPS is storing a battery from the power input. Okay, and also here, so on the computer icon, so it's giving us a display as to the power output. Okay, so that's the power output. Okay, it's only 1 bar. Okay, while the input, power input here for the battery, so it's still charging. So little later, if it will be full charge, so what will happen is the bars here will be steady at 4 bars. Okay, so that's it, guys. So this is the UPS Silvertec 650 VA. So that's it, guys, for the review of Silvertec UPS 650 VA. Okay, so please like our video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so that the next time we have a new video, you will be informed. So again, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day and God bless. By the way, guys, shout out to our friend of Bayuan CP, Sir Neil, who is a layout artist and also a fish keeper. So, sir, have a good day to you always. Take care and God bless.